It's important to keep your body hydrated to be healthy. Hey there, Slayers, welcome back to my channel. Before I get to the topic of today's video, I just want to say this is not going to be a review video. I'm just basically showing you the products that I use for my skincare routine. So now, before you pick up any brushes to put your foundation on, do your eyebrows, do your eyeshadow, the very first step that you must do, which is really important, I can't stress this enough, is proper skincare routine. Now, it depends on what type of skin you've got. There's 4 different types. There's sensitive, there's dry, there's oily, and there's a combination. Also, there you go. So, it depends on what I'm doing that day. Whether I am not wearing any makeup, whether I am wearing makeup, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, as to what I do for my routine. So I'll go through them step by step. If I am not wearing any makeup, I tend to only cleanse once a day because my skin is quite dry. So what happens if you cleanse your skin too much when it's dry, it dries it out even more and counteracts it out, if that makes sense. Now I use this one, which is by Sanctuary. If I'm not wearing makeup, normally in the shower. And it's really easy to use. Just need a little pea-sized amount on your hand. You scrub it into your face, wash it off. Okay. If it's really, really hot, like I said, if my skin gets quite sweaty and oily, so I do that twice a day. Sometimes at night time, I prefer to use this one by Sunken. It's a cream cleanser. I don't know whether you can see that. And again, you only need a little pea-sized amount. Now you put this on moist hands and lather it in your hands, put it on your face, and then you use a flannel to wash it off because it's quite hard to get a cream cleanser off your face with just water. Now, after that, I apply hyaluronic acid. This one is from Amazon. It's quite on the expensive side, but it's really good. It's called Hada Labo. And my friend of mine recommended it. So I tried using it, and I've been using it for about 2-3 weeks now, and I can see a little bit of improvement. What you do with this, you basically put 1 to 1.5 pumps into your hand, a very small amount, you don't need too much, and then you warm it up in your hands, and then you pat it on your skin like this in the areas like your forehead where it wrinkles, under your eyes, your neck as well. Now, when you've done that, you need to leave it for a few minutes to dry before you put anything on top. And the important thing you've got to remember with hyaluronic acid is you've got to use a moisturiser with it as well, because if it's on its own, it dries your skin out even more, which can be really, really bad. So, after I've done my hyaluronic acid, I like to put a moisturiser on. I use this Neutrogena one, which is a Hydro Boost cream gel. You only need a small amount again, and then you dot it around your face and rub it in circle motions. Now what this does is it's a hydrating moisturiser which aids the hyaluronic acid, which will keep your skin more moisturised, hydrated, prevents any drying of skin. Okay, so I usually do. The other important thing I want to mention about hyaluronic acid before I go on to anything else is that it's important to start off once a day. Now, the reason for that is if you do it twice a day and your skin reacts, it's not going to be very good. Okay, so you need to see how sensitive your skin is to this first. But then if you find that your skin's reacting well to it after using it once a day, after I say a week or so, then you can up it up to 2. Okay, and I do this morning and night, both for the hyaluronic acid and the moisturiser. Okay, now I want to go on to toner. I only use toner about 2 to 3 times a week, and that's because if I use it more than that, it reacts with my skin quite a bit, and as my skin is dry and sensitive, it's not a good thing for me, for myself. So I use this number 7 one at the moment, which as you can see, it's running a bit low at the moment. I don't really use toner too much at the moment. I also bought this off Amazon. It's Micellar Air Skin Breathe Water. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet because I've got my other products here and I wanted to give them a go first. But I will be trying this out at some point. I will be doing another video on this. That will probably be a review video, but this is not a review video. This is just showing you what I do. Now, if I've got makeup on, it's very, or if anyone's got makeup on, it's very important that you double cleanse. The reason is to get all the muck and grime off, and if you do it once, you can see that some of it must have come off, but it's always really important to get it all off as well. So, the important thing to do with skin double cleanse is to use an oil cleanser first, and I use this superficial facial skincare oil. Now you apply this onto a dry face, okay, and you massage it all around quite well. Make sure it gets all in your neck or on your forehead, and then that's that. You can use it on your eyes, but you need to make sure that you rinse it off with your eyes closed. You don't open your eyes. I've had 2 bad experiences with it, so I'm not going to be doing it like that anymore. Now, the good thing about this oil is when it comes into contact with water, it turns into a milky substance. So that just melts off your skin and it comes off your skin. You could either, I recommend washing it off with just water, but you can use a flannel. So you could try either way. But if you don't want to use it on your eyes, which I understand, which the product says don't use it on your eyes. But if you don't want to use it on your eyes, use a eye makeup remover cleaner. I have got one, but I haven't got it to hand at the moment. Now, after you've done your oil cleanser, you will need to do a cream cleanser, which I showed you before. All you do with this is you put 1 pump in your hand, you rub it in your hand like that to lavas, and then you scrub it on your face like this. Normally like how you do a moisturiser or anything like that. And then again, the important thing with cream cleanser is you're better off using a flannel for this, okay, to get it off. Now, after I've done all that, I repeat the stage of putting the hyaluronic acid on and then putting the moisturiser on top and that's dry. At the moment I don't use a scrub for my face because I haven't got one, but I have ordered one coming in the post. For the exfoliator of your face, it's only recommended to use it 2 or 3 times a week. The reason for that is if you use it more than that, it can cause little abrasions on your skin and make it sensitive, which is something that you don't want. You don't want to break down all the little bits and bobs on your face. Trust me. Um, 1 second, I just need a drink. Water also doesn't really help hydrate your skin, but it's important to keep your body hydrated to be healthy. So, the hyaluronic acid is used to smooth out wrinkles and keep your skin hydrated. Obviously, it can't be worked on it too. If you're like me, myself, I'm 32 and I'm starting to get quite a few wrinkles and I don't want them. Nobody wants wrinkles, to be honest. So, I have really enjoyed doing this video. This is something I'm doing to build my confidence up because I'm not very confident. If you can tell the way I'm speaking, I'm not really a confident person. So I'm loving doing these videos. If you loved watching this video, if you found it informative, please give it a little like down below. If you're new to the channel, please give it a subscribe and make sure you click that bell button at the top to get all notifications for my future videos. So basically, if you're wondering now, what skin type have I got, I am going to be doing another video at some point in the next couple of weeks about the different skin type, how you can tell what skin type it is, and the different products, because the products that I've got here may not work for everybody. That's the beauty of it. Skincare is an individual thing, which is like sort of like what makeup is as well, which is something that I absolutely love. It's all individuality. What works for me may not work for you, but it might work for somebody else, if that makes sense. Okay then, guys. So I'm gonna go now. I've really enjoyed doing this video, and I will see you on the next one, Slayers. Bye.